Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sama. So I've been getting messages and people left comments and stuff like that and saying, oh Sama, have you not heard this is going on, that is going on, that is going on. And I decided, you know what, let me actually come and address it, because when I checked it out and I saw what was going on, I didn't say anything about it, right? But I just felt like, you know what, let me actually come and say it, because I know it's going to keep people are going to keep saying, hey, somehow what's going on. Now, the first time that something like this may have been brought up or even hinted about or even talked about was there was a time, a lot of you may know him, one of our brothers here, they call Chidi. He has a channel called Worship Media. He called a lot of YouTubers together and we all did a live video, which I'm not okay. Let me go there. I don't typically do live videos. I've tried it a few times and I can't. I made a post where I was explaining, I typically don't do live videos. I find myself very anxious when I'm trying to do live video, but I like the fact that I have a camera, I say what I want to say. It's just me in my house, and it's a long story, but it wouldn't be my typical. But he invited, I said okay, I would, and I ended up going. I actually was contemplating. It took me a while to actually log into that live video. This is the truth. I am not very, very comfortable, with live videos. So everyone will not believe me when I explain that it wouldn't be something that I'm very good at. Like, there's a part of, I've talked about, growing up, I was very shy. I have overcome that to a great extent, and I still have my weaknesses in that department. There are areas where I struggle. Okay, let me put it that way. So okay, I attended this live YouTube video. He invited a lot of YouTubers, and we attended this thing, and somebody there said something, and one of the YouTubers, people being paid. There was a way she phrased it. I'll put a link to that video. You guys can check it out. And she talked about YouTubers being paid or stuff like that. That's the first time that accusation came up, and I remember. Because this is one thing about me. I'm very, when I say forward, I speak my mind, because I know what it is like not to speak in your mind. Because even people that are shy, people that don't talk, it doesn't mean they don't have things in their mind, or that they just swallow it and be managing it. I don't believe in that. I like to speak my mind, and then I free up myself. I always say things how I feel about it. When she made that accusation about YouTubers being paid or whatever, I call it an accusation. I remember saying it there. I can't remember how I said it, but I said something like, you cannot come here and something like I can't remember how I said it, but I put a link, you can check it out. But my thing is this: if you're going to accuse YouTubers of being paid or whatever, you can say who is paid and let the person defend themselves. But if you come and generalize that YouTubers are being paid, I know that I'm not being paid. I do not want anybody to be guessing and be saying, who are you talking about? So I remember I brought that up, and I said it. I remember I said our integrity is important. My integrity is important. We are in this area of YouTube where we say we are speaking the truth, exposing this and exposing that. Our integrity as individuals is important. People need to be able to trust what we say and trust that we're actually coming from a good place. And that was why I addressed it. This is me. If I have something, I address it there, and then I move on. You understand? So I remember I addressed it. So now there is this, whatever, people let me know that's going on. In this video, I don't want to go into calling people's names or pointing fingers. If you're writing a comment, please do me a favor. Don't put anybody's name in the comment section. I have decided that there's a part of YouTube that I do not belong. Okay? You see me as I did this my corner. I come here, I sit in this my corner, I make my videos, I keep it simple. You see, I've not even addressed what is going on. Let me actually address this other aspect. You see this my corner. I don't travel anywhere to go and do collaboration. I don't even ask people to you will not see me saying subscribe, because my own is not, YouTube is not about subscription number count. When we were new, people did not understand. When we're new on YouTube, people will say, we used to joke about, hey, let me, you see all this joke about, me, I must grow, me, I must do that. But we're all new, we're all kind of trying to get the hang of it, what is going on, what is YouTube. Me, I don't ask anybody to subscribe. Anybody that watches a video and they like what they see, they can choose to subscribe on. And YouTube is not about subscriber count. I will address, this is a different kini now, so I've not addressed the other aspect of things. So I've not addressed what's going on. Let me ask you something. It's not about subscriber count. You will see somebody that has 1 million subscribers and they are getting one view. What is the point? Because for me now, for example, if I'm sharing a story and I say I want to speak the truth about so and so thing, what is the point if I make this video to tell people the truth and only one person watched it? Where is my message going? So if I'm going to have 1 million subscribers and have one person viewing, is it not better if I have 1 subscriber? If you know, I know that there are other criteria, but what I mean is that, is it not better you have small subscriber, but at least your message is reaching more people? If the message is the more important thing to you. We have seen on this YouTube people that have a lot of subscribers, people that don't watch. So if you're trying to pass a message across, or you're even trying to teach people how to whatever, and people are not watching it, what is the point? So that is another aspect, you know. But you see me, like I said, I come in this my small corner, whatever I want to discuss, I discuss it, I leave it there, and move on with my life. Coming back to what I say, I've come to realize that even though in this YouTube, right, we're all, you know, I used to do fellow Nigerian, fellow, I'm not addressing the topic here, so let me just say this other aspect, because there are some aspect of YouTube that I do not belong. Let me put it that way. You can choose where you belong. Me, I'm not coming to say that I am this and that. No. Even you see, even market, it's even in the market. Go to New Benin market. Those of you that know Benin City, go to New Benin market. They are all market people, but everybody get their own section. I don't know, those of you, if you reach New Benin, or I don't know, maybe it's changed though. If you reach New Benin, yeah, you will see where the people that are making hair, they're there front. There are some at the back now, you know, some, they have their own section. Hair makers, they're there for front. And there's some hair makers on the other side. Then you see the people that sell material. There is a section where they are inside that New Benin. Once you enter inside, people that are selling cream or moisturizer, they're there this side when you enter. Oh, I don't like, it's been a long time, so I don't know whether it has changed. People that are selling juju things, that are selling dead animal, whatever they use for sacrifice, they have their own section too in that New Benin market. All of them are market they do. People that sell okrika, they have their own section inside New Benin for outside. You understand? So even this YouTube, fellow Nigerian fellows, we all still have our sections. And I have decided that I find my section where I belong. And I just stay there. I don't want to belong to some area of YouTube. So that's why sometimes you see some things that are going on. I don't want to be getting myself into all of those kind of things. Right? Because I didn't realize this before until something happened on this YouTube. Then I realized that I actually have to. Everything you see saga on YouTube or all those kind, I don't belong to saga YouTube. I don't do saga. No, I don't. There are people that believe saga that want to use saga. It's not me. Okay? It's not me. So I'm just saying this now. I'm saying this one for people that always they see a saga, they call me, expect me. I don't do sagas. Because there are a lot of sagas people have pointed out some. I say I don't. People have said, oh, some this is saga. I don't talk about it. For you to know now, going to what is going on now. The truth is this, you know, I made the video in which I made the video because I know Suleman, they watch all this video. I said, look, a lot of all this kini, you forget that you have people that live in your house. People that there is no way you will not have house girl, have a driver, have a cleaner, have a nanny. All those people are inside your house. So now there are people, for anyone that does not know, there is some audio recording that they said this girl said whether she's a house girl in Suleman's house. So one boy said he used to be house help in his house for more than 10 years. So now they said the house girl said that Suleman was calling her to come, and that is what the audio she said, you know, she was having a conversation with a boy and then she come and do. And she said she will not let him. And she said one day she said she called him. That is the audio I'm talking about though, that they said what's it called now? The girl said Suleman called her and was trying to do with her. She now said it's that time of the month she cannot. He now said it doesn't matter that he's going to wear rubber. This is the audio recording. Yeah, all of those things going on, and that is what is the trending. And they say how Suleman. They say Suleman paid the YouTuber. Suleman paid the YouTuber off, and what else were they saying? All of those things. My own thing is this. When Suleman decided that people will not have peace, You know, I said, you see, I made one video where I said, you see, if you cook for a village, they go chop and finish. You know, go even reach. So people go say, where my own? So people go say, they give me rice and not give me meat. But if a whole village cook for you, you don't fit chop and finish. Are these people telling the truth? Are they lying? I'm not there. Do you know what media is? You won't know what media is. Because let me tell you, even if some of us stop speaking, there are tomorrow. Let me tell you what happens. What is going on right now? There are so many people that are pointing fingers. Suleman. You're basically gaining more enemies. Not even just that. People come up and speak up. That thing you did, something that is trending, something in the news that you did is trending. A video comes up, a girl says so, people are speaking about it. You're taking out the videos, but people are speaking their opinions about it. What you end up doing is this. You see, have you seen, you know, how do I say? It's like bouncing a ball to the ground. The harder you bounce a ball, what will happen? The higher it would rise. The more you are offending more and more people. That is what is going on. You are offending more and more people. So people would have, maybe some people would have moved on by now because people don't talk about you until there's a saga. Nobody, it's always when there's a saga they talk about you. But now there are some people that have decided that they have declared war against Suleman. At the end of the day, you succeed in offending more and more people. And the more people you offend, the bigger your saga will be. That is what is going on. So this child now, the secondary school girl now that is coming up to say so and so thing. Part of me says, I'm being honest, part of me says, could it be that people that Suleman has offended that are trying to cover him? Could it be that it's true? But that is where it is the job of the police to take over, to find out whether that girl lies or whether it's the truth. If that girl lies, then she gets into trouble. If she didn't lie, you get into trouble. Nigeria, when you die, how are you going to stop people from the grave from speaking about you? You can't handle people speaking about you. A lot of pastors and people speak about them. Why is yours different? Now, of all the things that are being said, you have to ask yourself, which of them is a crime? He had affairs, he had whatever, fine. It's between him and God. And people can say, hey, oh, pastor, true. Those ones are not crimes. But if it is true that what that girl is saying is true, that is a crime. If she is underage, because she's secondary school, she's most likely underage. So I don't know her age. That is the area that I want us to actually focus on. Because if Nigeria was a civilized society, let me put it that way, there are some parts of the world where by now, police will not carry the matter. It would have left social media by now. So let's separate a sin and a crime. There are some things that are sins, but they are not crimes. But there are some things that are crimes and sins at the same time. You did hear? Two things. That small girl, that girl that said that they said is in secondary school. If that girl is underage, that is the area that I want people to actually, let's actually talk about that. If it truly happened. If. But that if is what in a civilized society should be investigated. Another thing that is a crime. Stealing people's videos and claiming is your own. And taking people's videos down and claiming copyright to people's videos is a big crime in a civilized society. My own. There is so much about Suleman. Tomorrow, let me just put it this way. There are some things I will not be discussing. I won't even bother to talk about them on YouTube. That's all I'm going to say. Anyways, I think I'm going to end this video here. But bottom line, what I'm saying is this. Suleman, all these accusations, affairs, all of those things, whatever. It's different from when there's an accusation of a minor. Like I said, I don't know this girl's age, but I think she's a minor. She says she's in secondary school from that audio. A minor saying that she lives in Suleman's house and that Suleman is asking her for such a thing. That shouldn't be a joke. That is the area that of all the stuff that's going on, that's the area that I think shouldn't be brushed under the carpet. It's something that needs investigation. It shouldn't be happening. Let grown-up girls do whatever they want to do, but minors should be allowed to be minors. That is my take on it, and I'm going to leave it there, and that's where I'm going to end this video. As always, whatever your opinions are, feel free to leave them in the comment section. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.